All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a really deep, reflective look into something we all interact with every single day, often without even a second thought. We're exploring the hidden psychology behind how social media creates a fake self. I want you to just get comfortable, take a breath, and prepare for a slow, thoughtful journey into your own digital habits. We're going to look closely at the psychology behind how we think, feel, and behave when we're behind a screen. Okay, let's dive into this.
So ask yourself, are you really the person you show online? Or are you kind of just playing a role? A role you've been performing for so long now that it's actually started to feel real to you. Stick with me through the end of this explainer, because as we break down this psychology, you might just discover something about yourself that you've literally never realized before. If at any point this makes you think even a little bit, take a second to reflect on whether your own digital footprint is real or if it's fake.
Section 1. The illusion of sharing. We all carry this fundamental belief when we open these apps, right? I'm just sharing my life. It sounds totally harmless, just a digital scrapbook. But the psychological truth is actually a whole lot darker. We don't share, we edit. Think about the last time you took 15 different photos just so you could delete 14 of them. Our hidden reality, the sad moments, the failures, is completely scrubbed away. We only post the highlights. And slowly, post by post, edit by edit, this flawless projection gives birth to the fake self.
Section 2. The permanent persona. Now, to really understand this, we need to ground our digital habits in established psychology. Psychologists have long identified this concept of the persona, which is basically a temporary mask we wear to fit into society. You act a little differently at work than you do at home. And hey, that's completely normal. It's a temporary mask. But social media does something completely unprecedented. It takes that temporary, carefully crafted mask and it literally turns it into a permanent identity. The mask basically gets stuck to your face.
Section 3. The trap of validation.
So once that mask is on, the platforms are ready for you. They systematically exploit this permanent mask in two distinct steps. Step 1 is comparison. You're scrolling, just getting bombarded with everyone else's perfect moments. And your brain quietly whispers to you, man, my life just isn't good enough. That right there sets the hook. Then comes step 2, validation. To soothe that feeling of inadequacy, you post your own edited reality, desperately craving a digital pat on the back. And how exactly is that validation delivered to you? Likes, comments, shares. Every single time one of those little icons pops up, your brain gets a hit of dopamine. In fact, it's the exact same chemical reaction that occurs in a gambler pulling a slot machine lever. No joke. These platforms are brilliantly, almost ruthlessly engineered to make you crave that exact hit, keeping you completely trapped in the loop. Eventually, this trap fundamentally rewires how you think. You stop actually experiencing life in the present moment. Instead, your inner monologue just becomes, what will people like? What should I post right now? This is the turning point. This is where everything changes. You stop being yourself, and you start becoming exactly what you think people want you to be. You're just catering to the audience. And somewhere down this path, you simply forget who you really were before that audience showed up. You smile online, but you feel entirely empty inside. The disconnect between your actual hidden reality and your flawless curated feed becomes this massive chasm. You feel empty because you are no longer living a life. You're just executing a performance. Section 4. The gaze of others. When you're constantly performing like this, there is an exhausting fear constantly hanging over you. How do people see me? Philosophers actually call this the gaze of others. It's this phenomenon of seeing yourself entirely through the eyes of the crowd. You surrender your own self-perception. You no longer judge your worth by your own values or your own reality, but you hand it all over to the judgment of a digital audience.
Section 5. Selling your digital self.
And now we've reached the absolute bottom of this psychological descent.
This is the fully commodified reality of our behavior. You don't just lose yourself on social media. It's not just a simple matter of forgetting. You slowly sell yourself. The real tragedy here isn't just a loss of identity, it's the literal transformation of your identity into a product.
Just look at what's actually being commodified here. The product is you, your attention, your unique personality, your most vulnerable, raw emotions. All of these deeply human elements are systematically converted into data, traded by algorithms, and perfectly optimized to keep you wearing that permanent persona. Basically, your humanity has been packaged up.
So it leaves us with a very stark question that you really have to ask yourself. Do you want to live as yourself, or do you want to live as someone people approve of? Because you really can't do both. As long as you choose to live as a fake self, always prioritizing that next dopamine hit of validation, you will never truly feel what it is like to live a real, unedited life.
The concepts we've been unpacking today are drawn from PsyAI Lab, which is an amazing source dedicated to exploring the hidden psychology behind how we think, feel, and behave. Understanding this deep psychology is really the first, absolutely crucial step to recognizing these patterns in our own daily routines. It gives us the vocabulary we need to finally understand why we feel that intense compulsion to just pull out our phones during a quiet moment.
So, before you leave this explainer today, I want you to strip away the likes, strip away the perfectly curated feed, take off that permanent mask. Who am I when no one is watching? Think about it.